Hello everybody, welcome back to the Swedish King of the North achievement run. This is part 13, welcome back. In the last episode, we have conquered most of the Eurasian steppe. We have taken, of course, over most of the Muscovite land that was over here in modern-day Russia. We've gone east of the Ural Mountains into Siberia with our colonists, which is fantastic. And the good news is that we are almost able to take another idea. This idea would be overseas exploration, which will give us a colonial range of plus 50%, which is fantastic considering we already have a unit stationed here in Stakona. This is where I'm going to be setting up my first colony. It, of course, is on a St. Lawrence River estuary, and I want a Canadian province, and I'll explain why in a bit. We do need a port over here in North America so that we can core British 13 colonies, because once I go to war with England, I'm going to be going to war with England because I'm going to be declaring on Brandenburg pretty soon. They are, of course, allied with England. And once we are drawn into that war, I'm going to be sending a very large army over here to take all of these provinces that you see here. It would be very, very nice if I was to do so, so that's fantastic. Unfortunately, this episode is not going to be very long for you guys today. I have some pressing matters that I have to attend to very, very soon. So this episode will only be about 20 minutes. I hope you guys don't mind. The next episode will be the standard 30-minute length. So with that being said, very, very soon we are going to halt the colonization of Brasov. We will keep our colonists, or we will keep the colony there. It'll just grow a bit slower. And besides that, let's take a look, make sure that we are okay on course. Yep, we have no overextension, which is fantastic. And we will be declaring war on Brandenburg very, very soon. So let's go ahead and increase our military tech to Spanish Square. This gives us the Tertio Infantry, which is really, really good. And I'm thinking that let's go and take our force limit. So I can make another 20 unit military unit. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take this unit over here into the North American Theater of War. With that being said, let's go ahead and also set up our navy over here, maybe in Agder. We're going to go ahead and get all of our transport ships ready, as we're going to be shipping a very large army over that way momentarily. So let's go ahead and move these guys over there to Agder. That's fantastic. And we are going to create another army. Pressing V over here. So army template. We need to work on the army template actually a little bit, but the Gustava Special we'll just add some cannons to it. That should make it better. So we're gonna make the template over here in Notburg. Fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. Battle of Stakona, we've won, which is fantastic. We were about to colonize there. That's in modern day Quebec, I believe, in Canada. So we've got 400 diplomatic power. Fantastic. We will select overseas exploration, as I mentioned earlier. Let's go ahead and make sure that we can core this territory before I send men over. Yeah, I know that. Our colonial range is 487. It's 444. Perfect. We can do it. Right, so we're going to end the colonization of Brasov, just like so, by recalling our settler. And that triggers a native uprising. That's fine. We are going to go ahead and send a settler over there. It's going to take, let's see, almost a year for them to get there. That's fine. We still haven't sent our army in that way just yet either. So we're momentarily, we've lost Braz. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Oof. I was not counting on the fact that we'd actually lose that war over there. We might very well actually lose this territory, and that would be so, so bad. Maybe I can get Tertio over there quick enough. We're going to find out. If not, I'm going to have to replan everything, which kind of suck. Würzburg against Bavaria. Ooh, this would get us into war with Brandenburg if we were to accept this. Where is Würzburg? Würzburg's right here. Going up against... They're not going up against Brandenburg just yet. Let's go ahead and wait. And these guys right here, they're going to be sent directly into the fight. Hopefully they get there fast enough. Let's see. They're going to get there on the 24th of August. I think it's going to be too late. Right, so Würzburg at war against Bavaria, Alsace, Saxony, and Mainz. Let's take it. We are the defender of the faith after all. Not a big deal. Maybe Brandenburg will join on their side. Maybe not. If they don't, not the end of the world. So again, we may or may not lose a colony in Siberia. I certainly hope we don't, but it's always a possibility. Let's go ahead and see. I do apologize for the buzzing in the background. That is my other computer. I don't really know why it's on right now. I do apologize. So they've damaged the colony of Brasov, but luckily nothing really else happened to it, so that's fine. We have an alliance from Würzburg now because we're defending them. Do we really want that, though? Yeah, I'd say why not. You know, we might as well have more alliances in place. We'll accept that. And... right, so they're currently working on creating the template over here. We're going to help them out a little bit. So we need to move this army into North America so we can take out the 13 colonies. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I can't exactly do it like that. Maybe I can move it like that? No? Okay. Well, that sucks. Hold on one second. So we are going to move all of these troops over to Iceland, where they are going to move automatically once the colony gets set up. So we have a free diplomat. Where are we going to send it? We are going to send it to perhaps France. No, not France. Maybe Poland. Are we friends with you still? We are. Fantastic news. We're still friends with Poland. That's great. And we got some men on the Siberian colony that we set up, which is also good news. We're sending our men across the ocean now, because we can. And we should absolutely stomp Brandenburg once we are at war with them, but we are no longer at war with them just yet. So your units have suffered casualties. Not a surprise, really. But I'm going to be sending more men into our colony of Brasov, just like so. Hopefully we don't lose another battle there. That'd be really shitty. And our navy is about to move all our men over to Iceland, which is great. We are facing a Sunni zealot problem over here. And we've got a new casus belli on Pomerania now, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead now and fabricate claims on Pomerania. That's fine. A little bit more. Excuse me. And our men are heading over to Iceland, which is great. We've got a brand new colony. Let's see. We can gain population, and ruthlessly it'll increase the frequency, but it'll allow our colony to grow faster. I think that would probably be better. Let's do that. That's much better. So again, our colony is growing pretty fast over here in Swedish, I guess Canada is what you could refer to it as. Poland, we are done with our relations. We've got some conversions. We are just going to continuously convert more and more. We can choose to... ooh, these are all pretty bad. These all decrease. Roman fever. I don't really know what Roman fever is, but let's go ahead and opt for losing admin power. That's not too bad. So we've got another diplomat that's available. Let's go ahead and increase our relationship with Lithuania. Just like so. And if things go to plan, we don't actually have to ever be at war over here with Alsace and Bavaria and all those great places. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and convert the last Catholic province, which is Narva, and head over here to the west, where we have almost gotten all of our men into Sweden, or into Swedish Iceland, I should say. A local pretender has resided in Marienburg. Let's see where that is. We will crush him. I think that's even where we are right now, right? Yeah, it is. Cool. All right, off with your head. Off with your head. We will crush them very, very fast. No problem there. We've lost another claim, this time on Nordjylland in, I believe, the Hansa. So, right. So, that being said, we've got men now. Now we just need to send them into, I guess, Swedish North America and then work their way down. Or we could go and kind of just position ourselves right outside the gates of the 13 colonies. I think I'd like to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. It's going to take them a while, but they should get there eventually. Excuse me once again. So we've got two colonies going at the same time. This is causing us to lose quite a bit of money, but it's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it, not too concerned. We are going to merge you guys together, just like so. And you guys as well, merge together. Cool, we got some naval supplies in Stiktona, that's fantastic. And we're still facing some like religious, like I guess rebels going on over in Muslim Sweden right now, but that's okay. Again, we are going to be setting up shop not too far away from the British colonies that we've got over here. I don't want their colonies to grow too big because then it's going to be a problem, you know, with the amount of troops that they have set up over there. So pretty soon we've got our men setting up shop right outside. We're going to pull back from Lithuania, and pretty soon we're also going to be going at war with Brandenburg. I'm pretty excited for this. It'll happen very, very soon. Let's go ahead and double check Brandenburg's allies. They are allied with Bavaria, Munster, and the Palatinate. Well, that's not too much of a problem. Nothing we can't handle. So has Bamberg been taken? I know that's what it's been taken by peasants. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. So with that being said, we are working, of course, on making another army. We've won the Battle of Knoi, fantastic news. And we are just going to sit and park ourselves right outside of British Columbia, or rather the 13 colonies. Oof, they're already at war with the natives, that's not good. Should we take the other humanist idea? It's tempting, because of tolerance of heretics and cavalry costs. You know what, let's do that. That's fine. It's going to really help us out in terms of the religious turmoil. So we gain 1 stability. We've lost the tolerant society benefit. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think, maybe, just maybe, we are going to be at a lot less provincial unrest now. We are. Let's go ahead and go to Narva. I want to reduce all provincial unrest in my empire. Narva is a little bit unrest. And in Yaroslavl as well. Yaroslavl is, of course, over here somewhere, right there. And where else? In Udmurtia, which is going to be over here somewhere. Udmurtia, right there. Fantastic. So, another looming disaster is coming. The Dock War. Average non-overseas autonomy is less than 10%. What? Okay. Okay, well, we don't have that anymore. Well, that was weird. But we don't have to really worry about it because it's not an issue anymore. We are, of course, moving our men over into North America. I can't wait for that to happen. We got our diplomat, that's free. So let's go ahead and lay more claims. This time on, who can we lay claims on anymore? Pomerania, the entire Baltic coastline now, which is great. And again, I will reiterate, we will be going to war with Brandenburg very, very soon. In fact, Brandenburg has been called into the battle already, which is kind of shitty, considering we were going to declare on them in the first place. But the good news is that we can just full-on attack them right now. Be pretty cool. Let's ensure that we are... Okay, we're not over the limit. That's great. Let's go ahead and attack Brandenburg, just like so. We'll take Danzig for ourselves. Try to, anyways. So we've occupied Danzig. Cool. Let's move our way to the west. Let's see what's going on over here. Still sending our men. We need to wait a second, guys, because if you don't heal up, you are going to kill us all. So trading in copper has happened. Who else is in this conflict? It's quite a bit of people now. Can we call in our allies? That'd be nice. We can't. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're still working on making some regiments over here. Why are they all in Notburg? We don't want all of them to be over there. That'd be, you know, pretty annoying. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make one over here as well. And we're going to make one over here as well. That should speed things up a little bit. Then we can kind of reinforce our men as we are ready to do so. So, over here in Brandenburg, we're doing pretty well. Obviously, it would be better if we had more of our men on standby. We are, of course, converting more and more territory. I'm just a little bit worried that Brandenburg is going to send their death stack over my way as soon as they're done taking out Lundberg, I guess is what it is. So, again, we are just reinforcing our men. Just like so. And we're not doing too well in this war just yet, unfortunately. Another conversion was successful. Fantastic. Okay, I'm pretty much just going to go ahead and send my men to reinforce, because pretty soon Brandenburg is going to get a big idea of just attacking me. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Just in case. We are also going to make 2 more cannon, which is what we need. And let's see if our ships are healed up. They're almost healed up, which is great. Let's go ahead and get them on. You guys are going to be on that ship, and this ship is going to take you guys to Swedish North America. Oh, Lenop is occupying the 13 colonies. That's great news for us. You're going to go over here. Or like there, I guess. We're going to transport these men directly over here. Well, I'm going to try to anyways. Transport y'all over here. Okay, we can't do it yet. We're going to have to wait until they get there. Going back over to the European theater, where we are about to reinforce our 20 stack. Our spy master just died. That's not a problem. Our 2 colonies are still going very strong, which is fantastic news. And it might be good news that we are currently at war with with Brandenburg. Bavaria, let's see, Lüneburg will seize, blah, 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 blah. We're still at war with Brandenburg, okay. Good, that's a good thing, actually. And the unit of horse all the way over here is going to come and reinforce, just like so. We got a free diplomat too, so we're going to send him, I don't know, where should we do it? We should maybe claim some more lands over here in Pomerania or Brandenburg. You know, I don't even know. Let's just improve relations for now with Poland. Nah, not even with them either. With Würzburg, we're friends with them. Let's go ahead and royal marry them. So again, we've got some troops that are heading over into North America. They will be there very soon. We've lost another claim, this time in Funen. Where the hell is that? It's in the Hansa. Gonna go ahead and fabricate another one, just like so. And we've won the Battle of Stolp, unsurprisingly. Pretty soon we're going to have both armies ready to reinforce and destroy the coalition against us. Hopefully. Of course, it's a co-belligerent. Ooh, it's going to cost twice as much. Well, that sucks. Where's Bavaria at? Okay, they're down there. We can just destroy Bavaria later on. That could be pretty nice. So we're going to send you guys over here. Just like that. Let's ensure that our men are not outside suffering, which they are. We're going to move them over to Knoi. They'll be there on the 23rd of January. Fantastic. So we can move back this navy over to the Baltic, I guess. Make the most amount of sense. Yeah, we're going to send you guys back to the Baltic. And we are currently destroying Brandenburg. Fantastic news for us. Let's go ahead and increase our relations with some other, I guess, countries like Lüneburg. They're also, of course, a Protestant country, so cheers for us. We've taken Kolberg, which is fantastic. Do we cross? We do not cross any territory. What is their military tech? It's 11. We beat them. Maybe we should just attack over the river. Well, there's actually not a river here. So let's just go ahead and attack. We're going to get the 23rd. They're going to get there on the 26th. It works out perfectly. Let's see how this fight goes. Of course, I think we will win, but if we don't, again, it's not the end of the world. So Bavaria is at peace. Oh, jeez. Well, now it's looking a little bit more lopsided, this war. And we were about to win this battle, but now it's looking like it's not even in our favor anymore. They're going to get reinforcements on the 25th. That's shitty from us. We've lost the battle, so we're going to retreat. Again, not the end of the world. You lose battles, you gain a lot of war tradition, which is great. Let's gain tax. Always a good thing. Both of our men are going over here to the Baltic. We are going to send them back so they can heal up over here. We've just lost a military engineer, but again, it's not the end of the world. We don't really care. Let's go ahead and get the disciplined advisor. That's fantastic news. Pretty soon, we're going to take back our territory. We just have to wait. We've lost the battle. Okay, we've been... Alright, whatever. Not a big deal. Maybe I should just go ahead and hire some mercenaries to kind of beef up our forces a little bit. Okay, so Würzburg will cede. Bamberg to Bavaria, Würzburg, blah, 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 war operations, blah, 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 blah. Nothing really happened from us. But we now have a truce with Brandenburg, which is kind of annoying. So again, pretty uneventful. Let's see what we can do. So we've got a truce with Brandenburg until 1561. I guess we could wait, but I like to just attack. You know, I like to keep it. I like to keep up the pace. Do we have a valid reason to attack England? Because if not, I think I might be able to fabricate a claim on them. Let's see. Can I fabricate a claim on you? I can't. Do I have any casus belli? I don't. It sucks. Is Scotland allied with England? They're not. Okay, well, if I have a casus belli on Lüneburg, I might just be able to do this. Let's go ahead and fabricate on Wismar, and in the next episode we will declare war on Lüneburg, which will drag us into war with England. So honestly, it's going to work out, honestly. I don't see how this is bad. Our navy is finding its way back into Sweden, where it's going to heal up while protecting our trade, so that's great. And we got 40,000 men for any potential, I guess, land war that might arise between Lüneburg and England. I'm going to send one of our men into Scotland, just in case. Right, so idea cost has gone down. That's good. We might be able to grab another military idea here pretty soon, in just a second. And our colony in Canada is going really, really well. We have converted yet another province. Let's go ahead and convert more, this time Finnmark. Fantastic news. And that disaster keeps popping up for no particular reason. It's a bit strange. Let's go ahead and increase our relations with France, because it could be nice to have them as an ally later on the road. Later down the road, I should say. We've also claimed on Lübeck. That's fine. Not a big deal. So let's go ahead and see if we can take that military idea. Yeah, we should. It will give us land maintenance modifier of -10. Fantastic news. The next one's even better. It gives us a naval force limit modifier. We're going to definitely need to use that here in a minute. Largely, like, everything is going pretty well. When I declare war on Lüneburg, it's just going to drag in England, and then that's basically it. We'll be at war with the Hansa too, but I'm not too worried about the Hansa. Nothing really scary. In Würzburg, yeah, we're really not going to be worried too much here. So yeah, again, guys, stay tuned for the next episode. It's going to be a really good one. When we do go to war with the Hansa, Lüneburg, and England. Of course, when we are at war with England, we are going to swipe all of this territory over here in 13 colonies. They really have no chance. It's going to be quite funny as we just destroy them absolutely and utterly. So that's great. I do have a quick question. Why? Okay, I don't have the Defender of the Faith for some reason. Maybe it's because I can't even pretend to know why. So our royal marriage with England has ended, and England is at war with the Netherlands. Cool. Maybe if we could like enforce a peace, that could be pretty cool. That way it would just drag us into war with just England. But we'll figure that stuff out later. For the time being, we are going to declare war on the Hansa and Lüneburg. So, okay, guys, stay tuned. It's going to be fun. Ooh, Poland has broken their alliance with us. That's shitty. Why? Well, regardless of why, it's happened. So, hypothetically, if we were to declare war on Lüneburg, what would happen? So, would Austria join? No, they're in debt, and France is destroying them. Lithuania, distant war. Well, our diplomatic reputation sucks, apparently. And we don't have an advisor to increase it. Oof. Because Lithuania might have been persuaded to join us in this conflict. Würzburg will not accept either. Ooh, well, we might have to do it by ourselves. But if we do, we do. I have full faith in the Swedish Empire. We can do this. I can't wait to just take all these juicy 13 colony provinces. So again, guys, stay tuned. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next episode.